Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Thursday the 25th of September 2025. Our setter today is Wurm. So just a little look back in my record shows me that Wurm, we get about one puzzle a month from Wurm, and on average I'm averaging about 14 minutes. My general average is around there. Some of the puzzles have been quicker, down to 7 minutes, and some of them have been slower. A couple out, and well, 1:22 minute and 1:29, where I just struggled to get the last two answers and never completed it. I had to quit. But yeah, generally kind of a range of puzzles. I don't feel like they're ever that quick, so we'll see what happens. Last time out was 9:22. Hoping for something like that again. So anyway, I don't think there's anything more to say. I'm going to reset the timer. If I can find the button, there it is. And crack on. Some asparagus in Italian sauce must be... Surely that's a hidden word that I can't see. Gus in Italian. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the name of that sauce is, if there is one. Sinit? Usind? Oh, it's four. Sint. Cine. Cine. Is that? It must be that, mustn't it? I don't know. I'm going to come back to that one. Ragu. Oh, ragu in the word asparagus. Right. One down. Swerve over channel in Spitfire. Ugh. Swerve over channel in Spitfire. Set free, smelling awful. I'll put scent, but no, smelling awful. Oh, Celtic putsch involving sex swindle. Putsch has got a U-P in it, I think. Swindle, putsch would leave TSC, H, sex, not sure what's going on there. Clothing as seen on TV. Nope. As seen on TV. No. Mushroom pate. Nope. Almost broke. Cover. I'm not sure. My brain is not in cryptic mode at this moment. Go and fish the American way. Go and fish. Angle. The American way. US. Street. Route. Leans back to welcome Irish. Okay, so Irish character. An IR. Leans. Let's put an S there. SIR character. Nope. Putting on these vegetables. Wow. Give worker assistance. That must be hand, mustn't it? Must be a hand, surely. Assassin in Edinburgh. Not British. Shot. Oh gosh. Assassin in Edinburgh. So that's a Scot, not British. Take a B off of that. Shot. Not sure. Saint with God for eternal youth. Saint with God. Number one Republican in dark film genre. This is noir. That one I can do. That's an easy one. At commercial break without purpose. I think that's commercial ad without purpose is aimless. Zoom lens. Way to capture insect by river. S. Zoom lens. Legendary menace found Man United trio. That must be an anagram. Man U trio, mustn't it? Minotaur. There we are. Non-rigid airship lacking in breadth. Non-rigid. Soft airship. Zeppelin. Airship lacking in breadth. Does that take a B out of? Non-rigid. You'd think that's soft, but I can't see why it'd be soft. Okay, well that isn't going very well so far. Let's look at the downs again. Swerve over channel. I think the channel's going to be sort of like a straight, isn't it? In Spitfire though. Aircraft. I'm not convinced asparagus is ragu. Must be right, mustn't it? Yeah. Set free. Smelling awful. Pungent. Putrid. Put. Rid. Set is to put. And rid is to free. Celtic putsch involving sex swindle. I want to do push. How many letters? I need another 3 letters. Yes, push. TSCH would leave me 2 to put on. I'm not sure. Clothing as seen on TV, no idea. Mushroom pate. Spread. Mushroom. Yeah, mushrooms. Thanks. Mushroom cloud spreads out, doesn't it? Almost broke cover. Almost broke his skin. Okay, suddenly something brain's kicked in. Infection grown badly in lip. Last time my brain's got going. Suddenly grown badly in lip. So lip is a rim. Grown badly. I think there's an anagram grown put into a word for lip, which might be rim or something. Gets rid of that S if it is. On warpath, fix American bears. On warpath, fix weapon, American bears. Something in arms. Might that be arms? Up in arms? You're up in arms. Why is that up in arms? American bears. A for America. Or US rather. Pin arms. Fix is to pin arms. I think US with, yeah, US around it, I think. Radio, what's that? Redo it with changes this boss may require. Redo it. I would have said re something, but I think it must be this boss may require. Is that a boss editor? Yeah. That was easy, wasn't it? Really. Extremely wealthy person. Completely. No extra, sorry, no extra is a no ball. No ball, yeah. Wealthy person is a no ball. Knob all, okay. This one, limp. Blimp and limp, okay, yep. This zoom lens, way to capture insect by river. What's my insect? If that was ST for away. Zoom lens, don't know what's going on there, take that out. Right, let's go back to the downs. Pathetic sort died, what is that word? Requiescat in pace. Pathetic sort died is D, maybe requiescat in pace. Pathetic sort is a drip, isn't it, I think? Rest in peace. Okay. Is that what rest in peace means? That's why it's a word I've never heard of. Requiescat in pace, I don't know. They go with drip anyway. Oxygen in small amount must be iota, I think. No, not iota. Oxygen in small amounts must be an O there, mustn't it? Toad, I think. Adrift. Commercial break without purposes. Adrift and adrift, yep. So, okay, the bottom half's inish. This one, same with God for eternal youth. Peter Pan, there we are. That kind of, blimey, this feels like a crossword for people who've been doing it for a long time, which fortunately I have. Edinburgh, it's just an anagram of Edinburgh, isn't it? Which is, let's write it down, Edinburgh without the B. U-R-G-H. Get rid of the D and the U. Wurm. Assassin. Gun, hired gun. Okay, this feels like it wants to be rib. Grown badly. Infection grown badly. In lip. Infection is ringworm now, and it was rim. Wow, it's like I actually know what I'm doing sometimes. Is this a wombat? The zoom lens. Nah, it can't be a wombat, can it? Zoom. Webcam for some reason. The river cam. Waste capture insects is a web. Okay. Wow. Go and finish fish. Fish is to pike. Turnpike is an American way, isn't it? Turn is to go. Yep. Gosh, this is complicated, I think. For anyone who's never done crosswords. Fortunately, I have. What's this then? Putsch. Celtic. Putsch. Swindle is to stitch up. Sex is IT. Yeah, there you are. See, okay. Leans back to welcome Irish, so there's, I assume, Irish there. Character, Poirot. Tube, Poot. Character. Was it an IRT there? Backwards. Okay, well, it's not too bad. 944, 2 left there and 2 left over here. This one, clothing as seen on TV. Garb, no. Putting on these vegetables. Greens. Greens? Why would that be greens? Putting on these greens, yep. And this, clothing. As seen on TV. Brag was the word I said, wasn't it? It can't be brag though. What's on TV? Clothing. Prog. Prog? As in a program? Don't think so. Let's go through the others. Yes. Drag. Drag. Okay, on the TV. Yeah, fair enough. Transvestite TV. Leans back. I mean, that surely has to be spirit, doesn't it? Spit, writ, and tips. Leans, tips. Yeah, I think spirit. His character. Which just leaves this one to be. What is this? Something A, something P, something A, something E. Spitfire is a warplane, I think. Why is that warplane? Warp. Swerve over channel lane. Yeah. Go with that. Yes, 11:04. Somehow that came in very quickly because it did not feel like that on the first glance. Wow, I'm quite stunned by that actually. As I said, there's a lot of stuff in there that I have only learned in crossword land to help me out really. So yeah, what have we got? Let's go through the clues. Right, some is your classic hidden word indicator. That ragu is a hidden word in asparagus, and a ragu is a type of Italian sauce. So if you have your turn, then you have a go, and a fish is a pike, and the American way, the turnpike is I don't quite know what a turnpike is in America, but I thought it was a turning, a kind of random place where you turn around anyway. Some kind of American road thing. Turnpike, that's your definition. Right, leans back, in this case leans is tips going backwards, welcoming IR for Irish, which gives you spirit, which is character. Putting, you put on greens in the golf, and vegetables are greens. To give worker, to give is to hand, so if I hand you a letter, I give you a letter. A worker is a hand, and I give you a hand, I give you assistance. So triple definition there, I think. Assassin is a hired gun. Hired gun is an anagram of Edinburgh, but without the B, so not British. And shot is your anagram indicator. Saint, okay, Saint Peter, and the god Pan, god of the woodlandsy thing, and eternal youth is Peter Pan. So yeah, he was wanted to stay a boy, didn't he, Peter Pan? Number is NO, 1 is an I, R for Republican gives you noir, which is the dark film genre, mostly seen in the 40s and 50s, black and white, dark shadows, crime stories. Commercial is an ad, a break is a rift, and if you're without purpose then you are adrift. A zoom lens is a webcam. Just kind of, I suppose so. Zoom is the online, yes. So yeah, Zoom is the online meeting place, isn't it? So it's a bit more specific than a camera, a lens with the ability to zoom in or out. Actually, Zoom is the online meeting place, so that's a webcam. A way to capture an insect is a web, and the river Cam. Think of Cambridge, which has a bridge over the Cam, so to speak. Legendary menace is the Minotaur, because it's a legend, so not legendary in the other way. Which is an anagram of Minotaur is an anagram of Manu trio. Fouled is your anagram indicator. Non-rigid is limp. An airship is a blimp, lacking in breadth. So to take the B for breadth off of blimp becomes limp. So that is your across clues. On the downs, well, to swerve is to warp, going over a lane, which is a channel, and a Spitfire is a warplane. To set, if you set the table, you put the knives and forks on the table. So set is put. If you free something, you rid it. Rid the world of evil. Free the world of evil. Putrid is smelling awful. Chaotic is your anagram indicator. That putsch, anagram of putsch involving sex, which is it. So are you having it? Are you getting sex? It, set, and it. And swindle is the result of that anagram, which gives you stitch up. Clothing is as seen on TV. So TV in this sense is not television; it's transvestite. In which case it would be drag. It could be drag. Crossdresser would be man winning. Might be a man wearing women's clothes. Drag. Right, we've got a double definition here really. A pate is a spread, and a mushroom. If something mushrooms out, it spreads. Like think of the mushroom cloud after a nuclear bomb. Almost broke is almost skint. So take the T off of skint gives you skin, which is the cover. An infection. Ringworm is an infection. We've got anagram of groan, as indicated by badly, going in a lip, which is a rim. So we've got RI and then M at the end, and an anagram of groan in the middle of that. On the warpath is up in arms, I think. To fix is to pin. Weapon is an arm, and that's American bears, so got US holding all of that, bearing it. Redo it is an anagram of editor. With changes is your anagram indicator, and this boss might require it. Well, yeah, an editor requires things to be redone. Redo it. Extra. An extra in cricket is a no ball, or no ball is an extra in cricket, should I say. A wealthy person could be a knob, and completely is all. Pathetic sort is a drip, so that's your definition. D for died, and then requiescat in pace. I'm assuming that requiescat in pace is the proper meaning of RIP rather than rest in peace, or maybe not. I don't know. Died, rest in peace, because there's no acrostic indicator there as such. So that's my feeling, is that might be a proper Latin phrase. I don't know. But anyway, drip. That's how you kind of get to drip. Oxygen is O. Going in a small amount is a tad, which gives you one who's disliked, a toad. Bit of a toad. So there we go, all done. 11:04, very quick time actually. Very surprised myself there because I really thought I was going to get stuck on those last few. But anyway, thanks for watching.